Welcome to Modern World Dynamics, where we navigate the complex currents of today's society. Ever feel like dating is like being lost in a jungle with no compass? Well, let's dive into this wild, mysterious, and sometimes downright confusing world of modern dating. Imagine it like this. You're a hapless explorer, lost in a dense and unpredictable jungle. The jungle is teeming with all sorts of creatures, from the elusive right swipe to the dreaded ghoster. You're armed with nothing but your smartphone, loaded with dating apps and your wits. Just like our intrepid explorer, you're battling the elements. You're up against the relentless rain of swiping left and right, the sweltering heat of crafting that perfect introductory message, and the chilling winds of waiting for a reply that might never come. It's a constant cycle of hope, disappointment, and the occasional ray of sunshine when you finally get a match who seems interesting. Navigating this jungle requires serious investment. It's not just about the time you spend sifting through profiles, crafting messages, and going on dates. It's also about the emotional toll it takes on you, the highs and lows, the excitement and disappointment, the hope and heartbreak. And let's not forget the financial cost. Whether it's subscribing to premium features on dating apps or footing the bill on dates, the expenses can quickly add up. In this jungle, it's easy to feel like you're constantly battling against unrealistic expectations. With everyone presenting their best selves online, it's hard to find genuine connection. And then there's the fear of being used or the anxiety of a relationship ending before it even begins. It's a jungle out there, folks, but don't lose hope. Just like any good explorer, you need to equip yourself with the right tools and strategies to navigate this jungle. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey to decode the mysteries of modern dating and hopefully find a way out of this seemingly impenetrable jungle. But don't lose hope, folks. There are ways to hack this jungle. Now, aside from the practical challenges, there's also the emotional rollercoaster that comes with dating. Picture this. You're on a first date and things are going well. You're laughing, sharing stories, and feeling a connection. But in the back of your mind, there's a nagging fear. What if this person is just using you? What if they're not genuinely interested in you, but just want a free meal or a bit of entertainment? This fear can be exhausting. It can make dating feel like a chore, rather than an exciting chance to connect with someone new. Now let's imagine another scenario. You've been dating someone for a few months. You're getting to know each other, and you're starting to open up about your hopes, your dreams, your fears. But every time your phone buzzes, your heart skips a beat. Is it them? Are they breaking up with you by text? This constant worry about the end of a relationship can be paralyzing. It can make it hard to enjoy the good moments because you're always bracing for the bad ones. But here's the thing, this fear, this anxiety, it's not only normal, it's also a sign that you're human. You care about your relationships, you value them, and you don't want to lose them. And that's a beautiful thing. But it's also important to remember that this fear doesn't have to control you. You can acknowledge it without letting it define your dating experience. You can choose to focus on the connection, the laughter, the shared stories, rather than the fear of what might go wrong. Here's a little secret. Everyone is a bit scared. Everyone has doubts and insecurities. But the ones who truly enjoy the dating roller coaster are the ones who embrace these fears, who accept them as part of the journey, and who choose to focus on the joy and excitement of getting to know someone new. So, the next time you find yourself on a date, feeling that familiar pang of fear or anxiety, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that it's okay to be scared. It's okay to worry. But don't let these fears stop you from enjoying the experience. Remember, don't let the fear of the drop stop you from enjoying the ride. A minute into our journey, and we're already seeing a shift in the landscape. The power dynamics in modern dating have changed dramatically. It's almost like we've swapped our horse and carriage for a rocket ship, and we're still learning how to drive it. Imagine you're a bloke named John, right? You're in a bar, and you spot a lady you fancy. Back in the day, John would have just walked over, offered to buy her a drink, and if he was lucky, they'd hit it off. But today, John's got competition, and it's not just the other blokes in the bar. It's the entire male population on her dating app. Suddenly, John's up against movie stars, athletes, and that one chap who always seems to be traveling to exotic places. And let's not forget the endless stream of dog photos. It's a tough crowd, isn't it? But it's not all doom and gloom. After all, navigating this new landscape is a challenge. but it's also an opportunity to stand out from the crowd and show what makes you, well, you. So what can we do to adapt to these changes? Stick around to find out. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this jungle journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments section. Maybe your story can help someone else. We're all explorers here, trying to navigate the wilderness of modern dating. It's like going on a safari without a map or compass, isn't it? But hey, that's where the thrill lies. By hitting that like button, you're telling us that our adventure resonates with you. By subscribing, you're becoming a part of our tribe, joining us on future expeditions. And when you comment, you're adding your own unique perspective to the mix, enriching our collective understanding. Whether you've given up on dating or found the love of your life on the 5th swipe, we'd love to hear your tales. After all, every story is a lesson waiting to be learned. So, don't be shy, drop us a line. And who knows, your experience might just be the beacon of hope someone else needs. Back to the jungle, folks. So, we've identified the challenges, but how do we navigate this dating jungle? Imagine this scenario. You're out in the wilderness, surrounded by the thick foliage of the dating world. The first step to not only surviving but thriving in this jungle is setting up healthy boundaries. Think of it like setting up a safe camp. You wouldn't just let any wild animal waltz into your camp, would you? Similarly, you shouldn't allow just anyone into your personal space. Be selective. Be sure that the person respects your boundaries and invests in you as much as you invest in them. Now let's talk about being intentional. Picture this. You're out in the jungle and you're hungry. You wouldn't just swipe at any animal that crosses your path, would you? No. You'd be strategic. You'd wait for the right moment and then you'd strike. The same goes for swiping and messaging in the dating world. Be strategic. Be intentional. Don't just swipe right on everyone. Choose wisely, engage meaningfully, and remember, quality over quantity. But what if you're feeling overwhelmed? That's where taking breaks come into play. Imagine you're on a long trek in the jungle. Wouldn't you take a break when you're feeling tired? Of course you would. The same principle applies to dating. If it's starting to feel like a chore, take a break. Refresh, rejuvenate, and when you're ready, get back out there. And finally, remember this. The jungle can be a daunting place filled with uncertainty and potential danger, but it's also a place of adventure, discovery, and growth. The dating world is no different. It's a jungle out there, but it's also a dance floor. You've got to learn the steps, find your rhythm, and embrace the music. Remember, it's not about surviving the jungle. It's about learning to dance in the rain. As we wrap up our journey in the dating jungle, remember that every experience is a lesson learned. Don't forget your stories matter. By sharing your experiences in the comments section, you could be the lighthouse guiding someone else through the stormy seas of modern dating. Now, let's switch gears and talk about a different kind of adventure. Picture a world where you can make $10,000 a month, work only 3 days a week, and have more time to spend with your loved ones. It's not a far-off dream, but a reality you can achieve through our YouTube AI Masterclass. We'll guide you step by step on how to grow your channel from 0 to over 100,000 subscribers. We've done this for 4 other channels, and we can do it for yours too. You'll learn how to generate a passive income, working less and earning more. But that's not all. You'll also discover how to harness the power of artificial intelligence in content creation. Be one of the pioneers riding the wave of this technological revolution. Join the AI revolution and take control of your life. Until next time, this is Modern World Dynamics, navigating the currents of today's society.